Thank you, Mr. President. My name is Peter Nyoni. I represent Zimdiaspora.com. That's an online newspaper. We publish most of the things that are happening in Zimbabwe, highlighting the gross abuse of human rights in Zimbabwe, as well as here. In fact, this event I'm going to publish it if you check Zimdiaspora on Monday, and some of you might even publish your pictures. And if you don't want to appear, please just let me know. The questions that I have, I've got 4 questions. I'll try and read them quickly, and I would appreciate if you could give me just brief answers to these questions.
Yeah.
Was of paramount importance. The first question, Mr. Tapa, it has been alleged that you insulted Mr. Tsvangirai, the current Zimbabwean Prime Minister, or said some derogation statements. How far true is that? The second question is, it is said you have a political ambition behind RAW. Is it true? The third question is, what's your comment on the current government? The fourth question is, in short, describe how RAW will restore human rights in Zimbabwe. How long will it take? Your time frame. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Right. Insulting Mr. Tsvangirai. A lot of people have insulted me. And I think you know it. And I have not said a word. I'm not in the habit of insulting anybody. That's number one. Yeah? And I think you know me, Mr. Apparently, Mr. Nyoni was my secretary of logistics, transport and logistics in my executive, MDC executive. So we are not in the habit of insulting anybody. We love him. But when they go astray, and I think I told you, even when we created RAW in 2007, that if you go astray, Mr. Tsvangirai, we will tell you so. Is that all right? Like what we are going to be doing with you guys. I remember very well on the 25th of September, 1999, when we were at Rufaro Stadium, launching MDC, tichilauncha. Tsvangirai akati kana ini ndikaita zvemusoro wangu ndega chinja ndobatauraka chinja. What we are saying here is, we are not in the business of scolding anybody. We don't put insults out targeted against any individual. We are a human rights organization. We ought to treat each other with respect. I think you also don't want to be insulted. Is that all right?
Yes.
So no one should insult anybody. But there are people, when my ambitions are my newspaper. If you are talking about newspaper, I know that.
Yeah, I don't need to mention the name.
Right.
Yeah.
In fact, he wanted me to buy his newspaper. And I said, no, I can't buy it. And so I think he got fed up and then goes on to write a story. So that's politics. Yeah, but we are not in the business of shout around. No, I don't want that. I'm a Christian by nature. I mean, from childhood, I was born in a Christian family. We don't insult anybody. That's what I want. These are the values that were inculcated in me by my own parents. So I wish that be the same with everyone else. Political ambition. We are already into politics. I don't know the ambition that is there to it. But we are saying we are there to restore human rights. And when you look at human rights, it is actually the language of resistance. Human rights is the language of resistance. Yeah? And the rights abuses are usually perpetrated by those in power against those without power. Yeah? So we are on the side of those without the power. That's where we find ourselves. That's where we locate ourselves. Defending the rights, promoting their rights, the respect, the dignity. That's what we do. And if by virtue of being the voice of the voiceless makes me politically ambitious, then I say, so let it be. And God help me.